have Maya Jama. What is India
It's actually
about?
Indea.
Indea?
Yeah.
What is that about? Because I've never actually asked you.
INDEA,
right?
Yeah, he knows.
Because she had a YouTube channel that she didn't upload on.
Have you ever appeared on that YouTube channel?
Yeah.
On mine. We didn't post it.
Oh, yeah.
I recorded videos of you and then
recorded.
we never uploaded it in the end. I basically flopped. It was around COVID times.
Yes.
I went on Chunkz' channel for the first time.
And you let him do your makeup?
Yeah. And we did some other things. We did like Q&A.
Yeah, like a 5-second challenge,
Yeah.
Q&A vibe. We did like, I did her makeup. And I think we recorded one for her channel.
Yeah.
Got it edited, everything.
Yeah.
Or is it,
I don't know. I'm so inconsistent.
Yeah, she is.
A lot of people don't know this, but I actually started on YouTube when I was like 17.
Yes.
That was my first entrance to this
Which we will
industry.
talk about.
Okay, we'll get there
Yes,
later.
yes.
But yeah,
It's
me
just-
and Chunkz did record. It never came out.
Yeah.
I said in COVID, I'm starting a YouTube channel now. Everyone
Right.
sign up. And then I
I
have
think I
another
remember
job.
you got like 60k subs so quick and then nothing came out.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But you've got like a little presenting thing that you do sometimes, I think, haven't you?
What's that? A little side job.
Yeah, just a little
Sometimes
side
I have
job.
Shows. Yeah,
That's
just a
sweet.
side-
That's very sweet.
Yeah. Just
But
a cute thing.
where's that middle name come from, by the way?
Indea is my mum. She just liked the name Indea, but her and my dad wanted to call me Maya. So obviously Jama was just in there because my dad's side. And Indea, she managed to just fling it in. There's no actual connection. She said once she liked India Irie, the singer.
Yes,
India,
yes,
and she
yes.
was like both of them mixed together. India Irie.
Is it Jama or Jama?
Well, if you're Somali, it's Jama.
Yeah, that's the thing. But then usually, not usually. Do they have a little C at the end?
Jamak. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure. My Ayeo, my grandma,
Yeah.
doesn't even have a passport properly. She's
Okay,
like,
that's fine.
She came. Well, she does have a passport.
Yes, yeah.
She's not illegal. Don't. send her
there you
back.
go, guys.
She's
She-
supposed to
She
be
just
here.
lost
She's
it.
a lovely woman, by the
Yeah.
way.
She's cute. Chunkz actually spoke to her
On the phone, yeah.
before.
Why would you speak to someone
Because
else's-
she doesn't speak Somali. So when she speaks to her grandma in a little broken English Somali type of vibe,
goes, "Hello."
I said, let me speak to her. Because obviously I don't think Maya's really had like Somali friends from London. Did
From
you?
London, I met you lot when I came.
Yeah, that's what
but
I'm
then
saying.
in Bristol, I had Somali friends.
Yeah, but I'm saying it more in London.
Oh, yeah, in
So
London,
that's why
no.
obviously I was like, let me
Other than for here.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then I started speaking to her grandma in Somalia and she was over the moon. She was overjoyed. She's like, finally, somebody that can speak like
Yeah.
us.
Wow.
Found out about the tribes and all that stuff.
Our
where she's
tribes are
from.
neighbour tribes.
Yep.
What, like
In
as in
Somalia.
good neighbours or like, oh,
Yeah,
I
no,
hate
we're
those
brethren.
guys.
We're good. So
Okay.
she's from Somaliland, same as me. Well, her dad is. She's, for the people that are watching, thinking, what is she? Let me say it. She's a Saad Mose.
There we go.
You wouldn't understand.
I
no,
did
you
think
didn't
that.
know.
He knew.
I
You didn't
thought
know.
that.
You,
I
of
thought
course,
that.
didn't know. That's her tribe from Somaliland. But we're not Qabilis, we're not tribalists. We're just
No.
saying that that's what she is.
This is where it is, yeah.
And what's
but yes,
your...
I'm a Habra Chatla, which is, listen, what are we doing? You don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Let's not get people debating.
Yes,
People
please.
think It's going to
Let's
be
do it
tribe for
here.
tribe.
Who's the best tribe?
I'm not saying that.
Okay. Is
Definitely
there like
won't say that.
do tribes have reputations?
I think that's the thing back home. Yeah, they have like my parents will know much more about it because they were born and raised from Somaliland. I have no clue. I just came. I'm, you know what I mean, first gen here. I'm just a British boy. Yeah.
My brother knows quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, he does. I
Because my
remember, 'cause
brother
I-
lived with like my grandparents for quite a while, and he knows more Somali than me, and he knows more about
What?
the tribes
Okay, you know
and
what? Just
stuff.
quickly, Somali words. What do you know?
Kali Friso.
Kali Fariso. Yeah, that means come sit down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else? Ayeyo.
Ayeyo.
Yep.
That's, by the way, a good name for a podcast.
Ayeyo.
Kali Fariso.
Come sit down.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Kali
like that.
Friso.
That's
Yeah, maybe a Somali podcast. They
Yeah,
can take that.
that could be a vibe.
What else do I know? Like Arbor,
Yep.
Boyle.
Yep. Solid.
That's it. There's
Okay.
one word that I always want to go to. Ajasa, but I don't know what that word
I remember you
actually
keep
is.
saying, she's been saying this for years, but it doesn't make sense.
Is that like if you burn yourself or something?
I don't know, but I just remember my nan saying it all the time.
Oh, fuck.
Hajisa.
Yeah.
I don't know which word it is because it just sounds like a hajisa, but I
Yeah,
don't.
but it's definitely not that one. It's
not.
That's not. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not
So, like you said, we've touched on it already. Life in Bristol.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Born and raised in a Bristol.
Yeah. So wait, how long were you there for?
I lived in Bristol. Well, actually, I was born in Bristol, and then my mum moved to Sweden, and then had my brother. So I went to nursery in Sweden from the age of, so my brother's 2 years younger than me, from 2 till like 5, I lived in Stockholm. Lidingö is the place in Sweden we lived. And I was fluent in Swedish. I had my little Pippi doll. I was...
Any Swedish?
I kan prata lite svensk. I can speak
Whoa, that's
that
not bad.
much.
That's
pretty
not bad.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means I can speak a bit of Swedish.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
About as far as it goes.
Yeah, that's
No,
what it is.
there's a few other lines,
Okay.
but I don't need to say it.
Yep.
And then, we moved back to Bristol when I was like 5. My mum stopped speaking Swedish to me, and I just completely forgot it because obviously when you're that young, if you're not hearing it all the time, it just goes out.
Don't
of
worry,
your
I've
mind.
got a friend
Fair
that
enough.
was in Holland until 11 and doesn't speak a word right now. Isn't that weird?
That
AJ
is weird.
Shabil.
AJ.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, no,
That
he's a
sounds weird
weirdo.
coming out of his mouth.
AJ
But then,
Shabil.
so then, boom, then you come Bristol.
Back to Bristol, grew up, raised in St. Paul's, which is where the carnival is for people from Bristol. And then we moved to Cottam a bit later. But I was very much around for the Bristolians, you'll know, like Stokes Croft, Gloucester Road. St.
Yeah, I know all of
Andrews.
that.
That was,
Remember
I took you around.
Yeah.
So that was a good video.
Yes, it was on
We had a
YouTube.
good time, actually.
And
yeah.
which tribe from Bristol is that?
Which tribe? I don't want to get into it because I don't want people to get,
There's rivalries.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah,
there's a lot of tribes.
yeah.
But yeah, and I loved growing up in Bristol. It's a really fun place. I think that's like a big part of my personality now. Like everyone in Bristol, I remember being shocked when I moved to London basically at 16 because people were a bit more rude. Like no one really had time to chat, or if you were nice to them, they thought you fancied them.
Yeah.
Whereas in Bristol, you say hello to everyone, like you know everybody.
That is, I keep trying to get this over to Chunkz how different London is to the rest of the country.
Yeah, people are in a rush, I feel like.
Always.
Yeah, no, but I
Yeah.
could tell though. Like I've been to like the Leicesters, the Manchesters, Bristols.
Yeah.
Everyone's just nice today. You know what I mean? Even for example, they jump on a bus and say hi to their bus driver.
Everyone says hi.
See in London, what? I remember I had a cousin over and they were from Manchester going on a bus. And he was like, hi, bus driver. He looked at her like, what the hell are you talking to me for?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
people
just
don't
beep
like it.
your thing and keep on moving. Then she was like, wow, they're very rude down there. I said, I know. Like,
Yeah.
they're horrendous.
Do you ever take a tube through like Euston or King's Cross?
I have done in the
I
past.
have, yeah.
Okay, obviously neither of you do now. You
Yeah,
both
yeah.
have chauffeurs, but like,
No, I don't.
no, you
Chunkz
don't.
drives.
I drive.
Yeah,
I
okay.
still ain't got a license.
Yeah,
actually.
sure.
That's
Fair
really
enough.
true.
Worse.
Why don't you have surely there's a series in that.
There's get Maya license.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I've even had a car and it didn't motivate me. I'm just very, you can vouch,
Yes.
accident prone, a little bit scatty with my concentration. It's
Yeah,
hard
it,
to
just, it makes sense
focus.
for her not to get behind the wheel.
I feel like I'll be
Okay.
a hazard on these streets.
Yeah.
You know?
But I like that she knows about herself, so that's why she's not getting into a car.
Self-awareness.
Self-awareness.
There we go.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I've just never learned. I've done 2 lessons and I've always lived kind of central. Work sends you a car, which is very lucky. There's nowhere to park. Like it just
Yeah, it makes sense,
just
man.
hasn't happened.
I do think you'd be a good Top Gear host. I don't know why.
With no car experience, you think I should be the one that gets one.
I feel like I can see you just reviewing cars, and I don't know why. Like you seem quite.
I don't even know cars.
To be fair, though, saying that you did jump on a football show and you had no idea, so
yeah, but
maybe
the show was called Football Virgin.
it was.
You were good on that.
Did you watch Football Virgin?
I actually edited Football Virgin.
Did you?
Back in the day,
you did
yeah,
it?
Copper
What a
90.
bloody thing. And
Yeah.
now here you are.
Which is wild,
That's
yeah.
Hello again.
Yeah, hi, yeah.
That's
You did come to the
lovely.
office all those years ago. We did meet then, but whatever. It's
Sorry.
fine. No, I'm
But
joking.
how old? I was like 18 then. There's like a whole era of my life that I feel like a lot of people don't know if you've
Yeah.
just found out about me in the last few years or from Love Island.
But you were. Everyone says you were a real pleasure to work with
That's nice.
back then.
That is
There was
lovely
someone
to
called
hear.
Tom Mallion who you were, and then
T-Mal.
Yeah,
Yeah, know him still.
and everyone loved working with you because you were the most like upbeat presenter that everyone had, and
was excited.
apparently was always on time.
Wow. Look at
times
that.
change.
No,
but no, yeah,
I'm not
joking.
that great with timing, but I do try and enjoy every job I do. So usually I am having a lovely time when I do it.
That's true. But
Yeah.
all right, so Bristol, boom,
Yeah.
you've decided to move.
Yes.
Why and when?
There were so many reasons, and it all kind of came into one thing at once. I basically, first off, wanted to be an actress, and all my auditions were in London. And I'd done like a little bit of sixth form, and I kept going back and forth. I had a family member that lived there, and I was just like, well, in Bristol, obviously there's opportunities, but there's not as big opportunities as there is in London. And if you want to be in media or TV or any of these kind of things, I feel like you kind of needed to be in London around that stage especially. So I applied for loads of colleges, got into Westminster Kingsway College, which is in King's Cross. Do you know that one?
Yep.
Yeah, went there.
I think Harry went there.
Did he?
Pinero, yeah.
Really?
It was a lot of South London people. I remember
Yeah, there
being
you
like,
go, yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Were you very actory? Were you like a bit of one of those kind of kids?
not really, because I was from the hood. I feel like I was just basically playing roles that were like me.
Right.
So I wasn't really acting that much when I was younger.
Just being yourself.
Just turning up and just being
I
Maya.
was just being me on camera,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
But then it made sense to be a presenter after that because I'm like, oh, I can be on camera. I'm confident doing that, but I still get to be myself. That's not acting. How fun.
And that was what the Football Virgin was like, though, wasn't it? Because you weren't really
Yeah.
presenting; you were just sort of like experiencing as you, rather
Yeah.
than being like, hey, welcome back.
A host. Yeah, because they were like, Poet, actually, I need to pick up Poet. Poet got me in that room to do the audition in the first place because him and Vujanik were already working on Copper
Copper
90.
90, man. Comments below.
It was crazy
Was
times.
Comments Below, right?
Do you remember? Comments
remember
Below.
the launch,
That's what
mate.
it's called,
Yeah.
It was such a different time for like YouTube and the world because in media world, whatever you want to call it, because I remember KSI was doing his thing
Big
there.
dog, big drip.
He was on Copper 90.
He was on Copper 90, but there wasn't that many big YouTubers back then.
No,
There was
wasn't,
like him and then a couple of Americans and like some of the girlies. But like it was a small box.
Definitely.
And people weren't really making that much money from it then either because the ads hadn't got
Were you not
involved.
making much money from it back then?
No, like
Oh, everyone else was absolutely coining it. Yeah, it was amazing.
so
Were they?
I wasn't
Dude, like
making
KSI
anything.
made a whole load.
Yeah, but you're
of
talking about KSI, bro.
Yeah, because he was working for like channels. I remember Copper 90. I was working in retail and working in for Copper 90 at the same time. So I worked at Urban Outfitters and Lipsy, and then I was a runner at Jump Off doing like making teas, and they taught me how to edit videos. So I'd make my own stupid like hidden camera prank videos and stuff.
Do you still have those?
I had to take that channel down because it would have been embarrassing nowadays. It would have been bad. As a 16, 17-year-old, you can just imagine. As soon as people started noticing me, I thought, let's just take this down because this is just not going to age well, probably not. But yeah, and then I remember the first time I went abroad for work was Copper 90 taking me
Brazil.
to Brazil,
I
yeah,
remember
for the
that.
2014 World Cup, which was nuts.
Because Thing was telling me about that. So how did you meet Poet then?
Poet I met at Jump Off.
Okay.
So I was at college. There was a boy in my class because I was doing performing arts in college who was a cameraman or like working up to be a cameraman, and he knew some people at Jump Off, and he was like, you should come down, like maybe they could get you like a little intern job or anything like that. Tell them you want to present. And Jump Off, for those that don't know, was this massive event that happened every Monday in Scala in King's Cross, and they'd have like rap battles, dance battles, producer battles. I don't know. It would be every rapper back then that would go. Yeah. Professor Green got discovered there. Like it was just this whole massive cultural thing back then. And I was like 17, so I don't even think I was allowed to be in the venue, but I'd just be like, please just let me like get in. I want to do backstage interviews and stuff. So I'd just go around begging it, asking people to be in my videos and posting them on Twitter when Twitter was new. Just grafting my little ass off. And then, yeah, Copper 90 happened. But Poet, sorry, I'm going off the rails.
No, that's good backstory. Yeah.
I met Poet there. Okay. So he got introduced to me by some of the people that ran Jump Off, and we just got on straight away. And Poet was popping then already.
Yeah, no, he was flying. Poet's Corner, I remember he was really flying.
He was big.
Yeah, because
and he was big from before.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Because I remember I always give Poets flowers in terms of like, I remember watching YouTube thinking, I don't see anyone that's similar to me, similar background. You know, we had KSI, but them man, they're private school youths.
Yeah,
shout out to him. Watford, he didn't sound like me.
Yeah,
he looked like me, but he didn't sound like me. But obviously, that's why when I saw Poet, I said, yeah. Man, them, you get it.
One of our own.
Yeah, so I thought, cool.
He was very
more.
real as well. It was quite raw for YouTube. It's fair to say.
Yeah, but that's what I liked. You know, what I'm trying to say. So obviously,
that.
big up him on that front. Then I remember just seeing Maya go on the Football Virgin, and then so what was the ideation? How did that work? Like, what did they do?
So yeah, me and Poet got on straight away. I'm like godmother to his kids now. We've still been friends all this time, and that I was 17 then, and I'm 30 now. So that is a long relationship.
Years, yeah.
I also met Craig Mitch through Poet around that era. So I've known these lot since I was literally like 17, 18.
Little, yeah.
And he was like, oh, they're looking for a girl host on Copper 90. And he was like, go and audition. Like, I don't know if you'll get it. You don't have to know too much about football. The whole premise of the show is that there's a girl, doesn't know much, and we're going to teach her as much as she can learn by the start of next season. She's got to choose a team. So I was like, shit, this is a big opportunity. My first ever paid presenting job at 17, and working all these jobs, juggling, because obviously I was broke. Like you were just doing anything you could, and nobody was paying you to present back then. So I was doing everything for free just to get like videos out online or build a profile so people could know who I was in the first place. So yeah, I went to the audition. Can't even remember what it was. I think they just had me in front of a camera in a room of just like, okay, talk about this, and I just had to.
I see your personality.
Be on camera.
There was another series before that with another girl called The Football Virgin.
Oh really? I teach someone's job.
I think so. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
And I remember it was like quite a big thing in the office that we were going to do a new girl as the Football Virgin.
Is it?
And it was like, whoa, yeah.
Shit.
And then you came along.
And everyone
killed it, smashed it.
Yeah,
because there's a bunch of probably you walking into an audition in front of a bunch of middle-aged men going, "Is this cool? I don't know. Is this cool?"
Yeah, it is a weird thing, especially when you're young and you've never really done those kind of screen tests, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, and then they were like, okay, so you're probably going to have to leave your part-time jobs because we need you to go to Brazil for 2 months, basically, to do these series. And I was like, 100%, everything's dashed. And then I went, 18 years old, covered the World Cup. I got to meet like Ronaldinho, just the craziest stuff. Like we went to 12 cities where all the stadiums were. It was still probably the best experience I've had in my life just because it was so new and it was so crazy.
And exciting.
Just
the concept of flying to Brazil as an 18-year-old is mental.
That was also a very pure World Cup. Like, you know, if you go to World Cup now, it's quite corporate.
Yes. I know what you mean.
Back then, there was still the World Cup.
It was about football.
I think that might have been like one of the last World Cups where it was like that. Might have been the last one.
Yeah.
Insane. I just remember every night, like there would be street parties everywhere. You would have like these mini festivals going on. It was a pinch me couple of months. And then when I came back, I had an audition for MTV. I can't remember if I'd started Rinse FM radio at that point or after, but yeah, I had an audition for MTV because they'd seen my videos on YouTube of Copper 90, and I was like, this is it, I'm making it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
What was it that you wanted to do? Like, was it present, host? Because I remember originally you said actress, right?
Yeah, when I was young.
When you started to veer off and do more into that presenting bag, like, how did that feel for you? Was that something that you're open to?
Yeah, it just felt natural. It felt like, okay, I've been trying to be an actress, but realistically, I'm just being myself on camera. This is my calling, clearly. I can be myself on camera and talk about stuff I love and have fun. Like, I couldn't even believe we were getting paid to do it.
Yeah.
I remember just going to work being like, this is a boops. Like, I'm doing something I was doing for free, for fun. Yeah. And now you're actually going to pay me. This is insane.
Shagging and living.
Yeah, I couldn't believe
I was
it.
the same vibe as well, 100%. I agree. Yeah.
Wild.
So wait, when did you two meet then?
Soccer Aid.
Soccer Aid.
Time.
Yeah, I've met you at the International Somali Awards.
Oh, yes.
2019, I think it was. 2019. Yeah, 2019 was before COVID. Met you then.
What's the International Somali Awards?
Literally what it says in the title.
Right.
Basically, it's like celebrating Somali creatives, Somali people that are in, like, either whether it's for education, whether
Doing
it's
well.
for entertainment, just doing well. You know what I mean? Putting Somalia on the map. quote,
And
unquote.
you won an award?
So
or
I was up for the award.
Best Somali.
Best entertainer.
Somali man in the world.
That was the year before, 2018. So 2019, I hosted it.
Sorry, wait.
So
right.
I'm just having a little powder.
No, do your thing.
That's
No, it's fine.
So
Chunkz
no,
does the same.
2018, I won the award.
You won what award?
International
Somali
Best
of the Year.
Entertainer. Best Entertainer. Genuinely.
Entertainer.
Best Entertainer, yeah. It was either 18 or 17.
Was that a I mean, Somali people are very funny. That's a very
Yeah,
competitive
hilarious.
category.
That's why I was gassed, bro.
Somali people are actually known
What?
because of their
Hilarious.
humor.
Because you're funny people, right?
I get it. So 2018, I won it. I had my dad with me. Amazing day. Can't
Wow.
believe it. You know what I mean?
He must have. What was it like for your dad?
Couldn't believe it.
Shut the fuck to.
No, I genuinely couldn't believe it. Like, he was thinking, "Raw, my son's really trying to, you know what I mean? He's really doing his thing."
Also because he remembers what you like. He's seen your videos.
Yeah.
And then you're going to win an award for
Yeah, I
best
know.
entertainer.
It's
That's
mental.
wild.
But the thing is, I
deal.
might have got my years wrong, but regardless, it's in and amongst a year, or, you know what I mean? So it might be 18, 17, one of them years.
What did the award look like?
Guess what? How about this? I went into my yard. I was trying to put it on top of the fridge. Slipped, broke.
Oh, no.
When I got into the yard,
What, straight away?
straight away.
Was it in the shape of
Yeah.
Somaliland?
No,
What was
it was like a random shape. I could show you a picture. Hopefully it's on the screen now, but it was random, bro. But guess what? I'll take it.
Yeah, no,
I
that
just
was a
wanted to
big
win
deal.
something because at the time, bear in mind, I don't know if I'm doing well. You know what I mean? But that was kind of like a affirmation that, yo, you know what? You're actually doing your thing. So then, boom, 2019 comes. I'm not getting nominated for it because apparently I would have won it again. So they said it wasn't me. And then they said, yo, we want you to, because at the time I was doing music, so they're like, we want you to just do a performance of your song. So I was like, cool, amazing. 2019, I came and then I saw Maya was there. I think she was hosting, giving that
I gave an award
for
out, yeah.
something. And then just remember meeting her, being Somali. I'm Somali straight away. She's just being nice, you know what I mean, nice person. And then, yeah, it was just kind of like, oh, what's up? Like, how you doing? Whatever, cool. That was just like very brief. Nothing
Quick-
after that,
quick
you know what I
intro.
mean? Just a little quick intro. Then that was that. Fast forward now.
Yeah, because we knew a lot of the same people, obviously, in
Yes,
entertainment,
exactly.
online world. Everyone kind of knows each other, but we hadn't like met properly.
Yeah, exactly. So it was nice to just meet, just to make sure that no one's a weirdo. We're all good. 2020, I think it was Soccer Aid time.
it was.
Right.
Then that's
This
when.
is where it all started.
Yeah,
Actually.
that's
This is
basically
where.
Yeah.
The serious shit.
Yeah.
2020, my first Soccer Aid. The
Big deal
2020 or
for
2021.
We'll remember it.
Took a L. I missed that penalty. Everyone. So I remember going onto social media. They're talking positive about other people. Me, negative.
was
Oh,
getting
you missed the
sued.
penalty. He's a joke, man. So I'm thinking in my head, how do I bounce back, man? I need people to start because me at the time, by the way, I was only used to positivity on the internet about me. This is before.
You were still quite
yeah.
fresh,
This is
yeah.
where
You
it was
won
fresh.
Somali Entertainer of the Year. You're
What?
on a
The
roll.
year before, I was the guy.
Yeah.
Do you get
Yeah,
it? So in my head,
yeah.
I'm thinking, I've never seen people talking crazy about me. So it hurt. So I said, how do I get this L to a W? So I remember Maya was there, and I said, listen, weird request, yeah? You can say no if you want to. I remember I was being very respectful
Yeah, he
and
was
stuff
humble.
because
These
I can
times
understand
as well,
that.
Like, I've already been in the industry quite a long time.
Yeah.
Chunkz is like doing
Why
these
did you
things.
agree to this, by the way?
Because I felt sorry for you. I was just like,
Wow. This was a pity. I don't know what else going to happen
fair,
here.
because bear in mind,
No, because I'm
I've
like,
just
bless
missed the penalty.
him. This is like the biggest thing he's done on
Yeah,
telly.
100%,
Like,
100%.
And
he's-
back then it was very big.
it was
Yeah.
huge
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
time.
yeah, it
And
was.
like, I had a bit more experience in this
Yeah, yeah,
world.
she
And I thought, you
understood
know
it.
what? So, like, people aren't going to take it so seriously if he does a little joke. Like, it's fine.
That's what we
I
thought. Yeah.
that's
so
what
then
I thought.
I said to Maya, listen, I took an L. Is it cool if I take a picture with you and I put the caption as, I might have taken an L with Soccer, but I've left with Maya. That's the real dub.
No, it was like, I might have missed my pen, but I bagged Maya.
I bagged Maya.
Yeah.
Basically, that kind of bag. That
And
vibe.
the picture was us like...
It was basically gassed, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
So I'm
okay.
thinking in my head, yeah, I'm not thinking it's going to go big or anything. I'm just thinking people are going to go, lol, funny guy. You know what I mean?
It went viral.
They ran with it.
Jealousy is an ugly emotion, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, there's a lot of people out there going, what, you?
Yeah. Oh my God, I was getting cooked. So basically it was like, first of all, you had the segment of people, which was the majority, bigging up my thing. Yo, Chunkz, he took an L, but he bounced back. Boom, boom, boom. That's what I wanted, just to laugh, you know what I mean?
Wild.
Then you got the people that were like, rah, is this real? And then I'm like, you guys, it's just a joke. You know what I mean? Nothing serious. Then you had the people that were hating, basically saying, oh my God, no, how did he do this, whatever.
But have you ever heard about the impact on Maya?
Well, how did that impact me?
Did you ever
Let's
think
delve
about?
into
Did you
it.
ever think? Did you selfish? And this is very often you. Did you ever think about the impact on her career?
Of course. How about this? We both didn't because she wouldn't have done it otherwise.
She'd have been
neither
doing-
of us
she'd have been
thought
doing
it
Love
would be
Island.
taken
Yes,
seriously.
yeah.
Like we were both like, this is just a little joke.
Joke
like
thing.
it's obviously just a bit of fun for the internet.
Yes.
But then you have a lot of young fans and like
impressionable
that are
fans.
teenagers and stuff, and they're just like, oh my days, like they're married.
right.
Like
Yeah,
still
yeah,
to
yeah,
this day.
yeah.
Teenage boys take pretty women very seriously.
Oh, mate, still to this day, how long ago was that? Probably like 6 years ago, 5
Right.
years ago, something like this.
5 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. I still get people like, she's Chunkz' ex. How could she do this to Chunkz?
Is that
Like,
weird that people know you as essentially in their mind you're just Chunkz' ex?
I just think it's mad because I'm like, have we not made it clear? Like, this is my really good
You
friend.
know about
right
it, the
now.
amount of times back to back we was trying to tell people, yo, it was just a joke. Oh yeah, of course it was.
Yeah, like
yeah,
he's
of course
come
it was.
out many times online and whatever and said
Silly,
it was a
man.
joke.
Yeah.
I've said we're basically cousins.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
a joke.
yeah.
And still to
Still,
this day,
yeah,
they're
I
like,
know.
she's had so many boyfriends. Chunkz is still crying about her. I'm like, he
Yeah, I
is
remember.
my friend.
Yeah,
But,
genuinely.
Yeah. I'm sorry to say he never cries about you.
No, he's
No.
never shed a tear.
Not
over it.
once, not once, because we're friends.
Yeah, exactly.
But I apologise for that.
No, you don't have to.
After all these
apologise.
years, I apologise.
Do you get
It's
any
fine.
texts about that? Was there a lot of like, you didn't tell me this?
I
No,
can't
surely no one
remember
believed it.
really.
No one believed it.
Like out of my friends that know Chunkz as well, they were just like,
Yeah, they
obviously
kinda
we
just
know
knew
it's
what the
a
vibe
joke.
was, so they knew it was a joke, you know
But
what I
then
mean?
like teenagers online would be like, well, you need to go and check on Chunkz. No.
Furthermore,
Like,
I feel like
anything would
even
happen.
they'll still try to say, oh yeah, you lot are lying.
Yeah, yeah.
Or now, or now.
But it's actually
It's
quite
weird.
sad because I have quite a lot of guy friends that I've known for years and years and years that is just a platonic friendship. But I think society doesn't still to this point think that girls and guys can be friends without it being
Something more
intimate.
No, it's crazy. Every person
can't
out of
win.
my boys that I've introduced, like Maya to, for example, yeah, they every time after they'll always have something positive to say in terms of like they would say that the preconception is that she's this bougie, yeah, I mean, she looks good, she doesn't want to talk to nobody, she's stuck up, like that London kind of mentality. No disrespect, but that's the vibe that we get in London. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas when they meet, they're like, rah, she's fun. Like, she don't take herself too serious. She's
Right.
funny.
She's like the man
She's
then.
actually fun. Like, she's about the man. Do you get it?
Right.
Like, that's what people straight away always say, because I feel like people have this preconception of like the pretty girl aesthetic in terms of you're going to be but it's
bit.
actually not like that. You know what I mean? That's what's
Yeah.
crazy. So I, you know what? I can understand, but it's just a shame that it's actually not like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well,
So-
some people also do turn it off or on
Yeah,
full
there
camera.
are a lot of frauds.
And,
There are a lot of
but also,
frauds.
it's okay to be a presenter who is very friendly on camera and a bit reserved off camera. You're doing your job.
Reserved, yes, but bitch.
Absolutely not.
You know what I mean? There's some people that are evil off camera, but you know.
That is true. The
Yeah.
industry does have a lot of people. The reason I knew it wasn't true with you was because when they say cut when you're editing you were still the same.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Which
good.
is,
What you seen with stuff after cuts?
well, obviously we edited Maya for...
No, but I'm saying, my brother, you telling me after a cut, you're like, fucking hate it.
Oh, 100%.
A
There
lot
are
of
so many
have been
people who
exposed
literally...
like that. Won't say any names, but like on big telly, like people
That's
have been caught on their
mental.
mics being like mean.
Oh my
After.
God, that's
Yeah.
crazy, man. That's a shame, bro. I
is.
didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that.
You
But
didn't expect that.
talking about telly,
Yeah, go on.
Love Island.
Good.
That's a good segue, isn't it? So I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I used to bang it out time ago. Then stopped watching it.
Sure.
First season, she says she's hosting it. I said, we're going to have to lock in, support the
You
girl.
were there actually on the launch day, weren't
I
you?
was.
I threw
There
a
as
little
in-
launch kind of thing.
So she had a
pre-game,
little launch things for her friends only. I was there, of course.
obviously. I think we need to actually stand. What's the word? We need to make very clear how close we actually are.
Yeah, that's
Because
yeah.
people obviously will see us on camera doing like little things like this, but he is actually my friend. Like I will call him, we
Yeah.
speak. You know what I mean? It's real. It's not like
Yeah,
internet
yeah.
friendship.
Yeah. It's
But
not
there,
a
but you know what it is,
relationship
you know,
with
it's
you.
hard to differentiate because there's a lot of internet friendships where, for example,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna mention names, but if someone says to me, "What's this brother saying?" Yeah, he's calm, but I ain't gonna speak to him. You know what I mean? Like it's one of them ones-
Associates, yeah,
Yeah, that's
like
like
a lot of
95% of people that I deal with on a day-to-day basis in the industry. But obviously, with like my man's actual brethren, you get it.
Right.
So
We're one of those 5%.
Real friends.
Yes.
See that one there? Because very similar. Because obviously, I think with like Bristol and London, in terms of like the states and the places we come from, we had a lot of like Jamaican type of influence. So we
You did have quite a Jamaican sort of thing for a little while, no?
Well, my stepdad's Jamaican.
Stepdad's
and
Jamaican,
he
yeah.
did kind of raise me. And in St. Paul's where I grew up, it was basically like half Somalis, half Jamaicans. So
Yeah.
it was
Northwest
just very-
London.
That's great food,
Northwest
by the
London,
way.
Africans, Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Like that's what. So I mean, so it's very similar upbringing. So I feel like you could just straight away understand that. You know what I mean? So that's why we link up. But Love Island, go on in. So obviously the first season that you done. How does it work? How did you get approached? How do people say you want you to host it?
It was crazy because I was a fan of the show as well. I used to watch it from series 1 pretty much.
Yes.
I loved Love Island. And obviously they had previous hosts before me. I was actually living in America at the time when they wanted to meet about me potentially hosting.
I remember that.
And
Did they fly to you or did you fly to them or how did this come about?
They called when I was in America and they were like, would Maya be interested in hosting?
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, I would be interested. But this is kind of mad because I kind of like accepted I wasn't really going to be a Love Island host. I remember once ages ago I wanted to do it and we had a conversation and they were like, she's too young because she's younger than the Islanders at the time. And I was like, yeah, that's fair enough. And I still am the same age as some of the Islanders, but obviously, I don't know, they think I've grown up a little bit now, so it makes sense. But yeah, so then I came back to London and we just kind of spoke. I didn't audition. It was more like a chat. But I will big up like Twitter and the public because they were kind of calling for me to host for a long time. And I think they did pay attention to like the public
hype,
saying,
yeah.
we should get Maya to host, which is lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many seasons you done now?
Like 9. Because I started in...
What?
Yes,
Oh, yeah, you did that
which
American
doesn't even make
joints.
sense. Yeah, I started in 2023 and then summer, winter. It's 2 a year.
Yep.
So January, February, June, July.
Right.
Summer, winter, summer, winter, summer, winter. I did one in America. I did one in Fiji even, Love Island Games. And then I've just done winter and I'm doing summer now. So yeah, 9. I'm on my 9th season.
Okay.
You go to some horrible places.
Yeah, it's terrible, man.
Fiji, America.
South Africa.
Sucks.
I'm not gonna
Ew.
lie, it is a very lovely job in terms of just like January, everyone's miserable in England, so it's lovely just to
South
get
Africa,
away.
yeah.
Be in South Africa.
I remember
They don't send
I
me back
hate
and
on the
forth.
random she FaceTime. Why are you? Why's the sun shining like that?
That sounds
Oh, I'm in South
horrible.
Africa. Oh, get off my phone then.
Yeah.
Why are you stunting on me then? Okay, 9 seasons.
Yeah.
Can I ask you which one's your favourite?
My favourite so far, I think I'm allowed to say that. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
like
which is your favourite one that you do?
You're allowed to say.
yeah,
aren't you?
like Ella and Tyreek series with
Great
Whitney
series.
You know
and
what's crazy?
everybody.
Out of the 9 she's done, that's
Yeah.
the one that I was the most locked into.
Yeah.
A lot of people locked in on that one, weren't they?
It just had me gagged all the time. I'd constantly be like, what?
Yeah.
And I also do this technique where I don't let them tell me who's going until I'm literally stood in front of them in my ear because I don't want to stare at the person. I don't want to like, you know what I mean? I don't want to give away.
You're
So one of you is leaving tonight and like trying not to look
Right.
at them
Yeah, yeah.
properly. So I,
Oh, so wait, so when do you find out in your ear?
yeah, literally as I say it, I find out 1 second before everybody else, basically.
But what's filming like? What I don't know what you can and can't say.
Yeah, go
obviously
on.
you can tell me what you want to say. But like for example, TV. I've been lucky to have our own show on
you
ITV
did.
as well.
Chef
Bad
show.
Chefs, you know what I mean? Shout out to Bad Chefs. But they
Chef
locked
show.
it off
Check
after
this
one
guy.
season because maybe it didn't perform the way
was
they
no
wanted
Love
it.
Island.
It wasn't a Love Island. See,
No
put
Love
me on something that's already out there.
Exactly.
Get him on get him on a show
Just
that's already
get me on
built.
the
I
next
hear
one.
Love
say-
Island USA is casting.
No, not for
Still
me.
haven't
Yeah,
found
yeah. No, not for me. Not for me.
Not for the house,
Oh,
for the
you mean-
host.
Can you imagine Chunkz slow motion walking into the villa
I can
in
actually.
some short shorts?
That would be my nightmare.
My wife and I actually had a 20-minute conversation the other day about whether you were a pretty man.
Oh, what
Yeah.
was the?
The
was the
conclusion
outcome?
was you are. Yeah.
That's nice.
Ah, good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, but no, but look, you see how. What was I saying?
So you were saying
What is
how
the show
you've
like?
had your own
Is it
TV
real?
show. What's the
Yeah,
process?
no. So for example, I remember having my own TV show, and when we were voting people out, for example, they'll tell me my age just before, and I remember I flopped because that's when I was like, "My man," I was like, yeah. So they were like, "All right, we need to do that again." You fumbled it. You get it?
Yeah.
So, like for example, when you say a name, is that generally how it looks straight away, or is it like a
Yeah.
thing where have you ever messed up and they'll be like, "You said the name," and they'll be like, "Well, we have to rejig that again."
No, not. I've never said the wrong name or something.
Yeah.
But like, there is cameras constantly around.
Yeah,
obviously,
recording,
and
yeah.
then they like the dramatic pauses.
Of course,
so there's
yeah.
a lot of like
Love
me
it.
say something, then it waits. And it's always funny with the new islanders when they're not used to like me saying something and pausing for ages. Like they're all looking around like, is she like frozen or something? Like, what's
Can
gonna
someone
happen?
reset Maya?
Yeah, like why is it so silent? And I feel so awkward for them because they're just stood there in their little outfits.
You can't
like,
even give them a little
yeah, sometimes I do, but obviously it will be cut out.
course,
so
of course,
I'll be
yeah.
like, sorry, you'll get used to this. Like
Yeah.
we do have to pause a little bit because they want reactions, like just like stay still kind of vibe. But I don't know if it's like illegal or what, but they're not allowed to tell them what to do. The most they can encourage, like have a little chat, la la la, but it has to be real because it's reality.
Man. And they don't actually know when you're going to appear.
No, they don't know. They can
Because I remember when he's walking, they're like, oh, Maya, what are you
Right.
doing? What
Yeah.
fun?
They
You know what I
have
mean?
no
I'm just like,
idea.
oh, it's nuts. So they actually don't even know. That's crazy.
Can you imagine how surreal it is for some of these people though?
Yeah, no, of course. Like you see people getting gassed about the fact that she's there. You know what I mean? So,
That would be weird though.
yeah.
Like, how strange is it if you're like, say you're really trying to, get with a girl or get with a guy, and then you just walk in and go, hey, one of you's going to leave now. And they're all like, wait, what? I was
literally just chilling there, yeah.
No, I have such a soft spot for them because obviously watching the show on the outside is one thing, but being there and being around them, I'm like, your emotions in there are like this. You've got people you like, then there's someone coming in to take them. Then you've got to like lay your heart on the line. There's millions of people watching, and I am like my Shaylas because I just feel like this is not easy for young people to go and put their selves out like that for one, and for two, like it can be tough.
Do you get to just chill with them off camera or not?
Not really. Only on After Sun. Like when they've been evicted, voted out,
course,
dumped, whatever you want to call it. Then they'll come on the show on Sunday, and then I can actually chat to them properly. But in between takes and stuff, when I'm in there, I will try and be like, "Are you okay?" or like, "How are you?" No, and check in and little bits like that. But yeah, you won't see those bits.
Fair play.
Yeah.
So on a normal day, are you hanging around and like watching stuff, or like what are you doing?
In my like real life, not at Love Island.
No, when you're filming Love Island?
Oh, well, when it's in Spain, they usually fly me out like the day of or the day before.
Wow.
It's like very short notice. I'm kind of on standby for the whole
Season.
season. Sorry, I had to burp then. Sorry.
Yeah, good. How often are you in Spain?
I'm in Spain quite a lot, but it's different every time. Obviously, I'll definitely be there Casa Amor when that happens. I'll definitely be there for the final. I'll definitely be there for the opening. But whether or not I come in between, it kind of changes weekly.
Right.
So there'll be like 2 days before, 1 day before, we need you to evict someone or take someone out, and then I'll fly out.
Wow.
And, yeah.
Mental.
Yeah.
That also
But
sucks.
It's fun. It's
Yeah.
nice. There's like times when I know I'm not going to film for at least 4 days. So if I was in Mallorca, I'd go to Ibiza for a couple of days. I've just
Chill
got to
out.
be back for the live show Sunday. It's a nice gig.
How long's the duration of the whole show? Month?
2 months.
Bombas.
June, July, yeah.
2
We
months?
finish on that. We're actually finishing like into August. I think maybe like 4th of August. Don't quote me.
So what episode are they on for the new season now?
We're like 1 week in. So
Oh,
far,
okay.
yeah.
Early
So it's
stage.
fresh.
Yeah, it's
Fresh
very
up.
fresh.
But it also takes out all the best time of the year to go away on holiday for you.
But then I'm like, I can double dip. So as I said,
Sure.
Mallorca, have my work day, go to Ibiza for a couple of days, come back, do your live show Sunday, la la la.
Yeah, but you want your 2 weeks away. Do you know what I mean? You want your 2 weeks holiday a year.
I don't miss out on holidays, I'll be honest.
Yeah, she enjoys it. That's well
documented.
I see her story, just constantly somewhere else.
I squeeze in my enjoyment as well as my work.
Right.
Well,
Do you? Yeah, I was about to say, how do you balance? Because obviously there's times where you're just for a month just straight on the
Yeah.
roads or doing something like. Do you not necessarily miss your old life? Because obviously this is kind of what you work towards. This is all your hard work. But is there times where you're just kind of like, right, this is a lot? Because I can't lie, I don't ever see you complain. Like I'll be on set. I remember we would be on, like for the Mobos, for example. One thing I want to big up Maya because she helped me a lot with that. Because at the time I was early into my like hosting kind of presenting role, and I'd never done anything as big as the Mobos. Whereas she did the Mobos before already. So I remember her just chilled in her little pink slider vibes. She was there just smiling, enjoying herself, and I'm thinking, "Wow, am I like?" What are you saying? You want to give me some tips? Because I'm bugging a little bit. And she's there like laughing, saying, just have fun, literally enjoy yourself. And like, she really like made me feel at ease. So it was kind of like, I do appreciate that.
it's all right.
But it's
First
like,
bit of live experience
no,
for him.
genuinely, that was my first bit of like filming and stuff. Like, and I always see you never like complaining, like you'll be on set for hours and hours on end. And I've seen people like cry for less, like be upset for less. So it's kind of like, why do you think so many years into your career, like you're still at the vibe where you're still enjoying and you're still...
I think it's a lot of mixed up things because how I started, it was when you wouldn't really get paid. You had to do like 3 jobs in a day just to get a little bit of a paycheck if you were going to get one or just to get exposure. And I feel like I went through the like, I don't know, the boot camp of long days and all that stuff from a teenager.
Yeah.
So then now when I'm on jobs that, you might have like a 14-hour day, but you've got people that are around to like help you out. You've got hair and makeup. You've got all these things. It's like a luxury now.
Yeah, of course.
That I think, God, you can't really. But I
Happy
talk for
to
a
be here,
living.
yeah, I'm happy to
like
be
this
here,
was my dream, and so have fun with it. I do actually enjoy it as well. I've got to a fortunate position now where I actually won't do something that I think I'm not going to enjoy. Because you want to be your best self on camera, and you want to,
Have you not done things before? You're like, that sounds like it could be a vibe. Do it, and you're like, right, that was not the.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's a few things. I remember even, and it wasn't that bad, but I did a show with Foxy, you know, the SAS guy.
Yeah.
And it was a setup because those shows where they're
then
like,
you have to just
tell me what you really won't do on camera. And I'm like, okay, this isn't I'm a celeb,
Right.
but I can be honest here. And I said, listen, I'm fine with most things. Like, I don't mind toughing it out, roughing it out, but I just cannot do a bungee jump. Like, I will skydive, but I just don't want a bungee jump. They made me.
I cried. What, you did
They
it?
made me do it, yeah. And because my pride is insane, like I've
they
got
have to do
so
it.
much pride that I'm like, now they've got me on camera doing this whole journey. I
Right.
can't tap out at the final hurdle
tapping.
and not do the bungee
I'm
jump
tapping.
because I thought then people would just think I'm a puss. Like
Yeah, but
I just had to do it.
Good. Remember one of that time we were on the air balloon?
What? You not got a thing for heights?
Yeah,
You
we
see
went on a hot
heights?
air balloon and he was breaking down. Like he was
Oh my
breaking
life. Let me see if we got a clip, we'll insert it. But genuinely, like, remember, I
couldn't
already told
breathe.
you, acrophobia, heights, it's not my thing.
He was hilarious. He had his eyes closed. Like we're filming, his eyes were
Whole
closed.
time, whole time. Like heights ain't my thing. So I remember when they were like, I don't want to ruin the shoot because obviously everyone's there. You know what I mean? I thought, Maya's ready to go in Bristol. Let me just. Apparently, like Bristol's known for their hot air balloons for some reason. So they've told me to jump onto the hot air balloon. I said, what? I've done it now. Eyes closed, the whole thing. I'm doing this. And I wasn't joking.
We have the video. You must have
Yeah,
the
no,
video.
I do. I insert.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I insert.
I'm
But
dying.
even bungee jumping, I got told to do it. I was crying.
Did
I
you
started
cry?
bawling.
Did you do it?
No.
So you just cried and
I
left?
just started bawling and left. I got ready.
Great video.
Legs were like jelly. I said, nope, can't do it. Turned around. I said, sorry,
Chunkz,
I can't.
man. Bless you.
So the fact you managed to do that, how crazy was the bungee jump?
Do you know what the worst thing is? You know when they're in your face and with the cameras at the end, like, so how was it? I was like, I hated it. Get out. I was so angry at Izzy, my manager, for even like allowing me that on the first day they revealed what the challenge was going to be. So they've got me on a massive bridge in Wales. They're like, nobody's ever jumped off this before. And I'm there like,
Well, why would they?
yeah, because why? For what fun? Like, this is terrible, terrible. And so he's like, but don't worry, we're going to go on a journey. We're going to build up your confidence. We're going to go and find the real you. They had me mountain climbing off a cliff to start off with, which was terrible. My legs were shaking. And then I've gone back to this cottage that's blatantly haunted. We've got to stay there overnight. I've slept in a full tracksuit, zipped up like
Zip,
this,
yeah,
like
100.
chair in front of the door.
Yeah, I wouldn't even
shook.
conk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shook.
Which stops ghosts.
Well, it stops anything. What if
Yeah.
there's like a rabid man somewhere just
On the main road,
like,
yeah,
just
trying to
anything.
yam something, yeah.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah,
anyway,
can't do it.
and then he's in the car with me. He's like, right, so we're just going to build up to this, you know? You're going to face your fears. You're going to show everyone what you're made of. And first he had me crying because I had to talk about my life story.
I remember
at
that one,
dinner.
yeah.
So he
yeah.
had me bawling on camera for the first time. I said, oh, man.
What is this?
And then
Yeah.
I've got to fling myself off a bridge. Like, this is just not cute at all. I hated it.
And
But
so
I did it.
When you're up there,
Yeah.
how are you feeling?
My legs were shaking and they're trying to do the talk for the camera of just
Right.
like, so what's going through your mind? I thought, I can't speak. You're just going to have
Yeah,
to let
just
me just
allow
dash
me.
myself
Allow
off here
me,
because
yeah.
it's going to make me not want to do it. I'm stood there shaking, like trying to lock in, but you just throw yourself.
You do know there's some TV exec somewhere right now like going, we should get them to do a jump.
Myron
You-
Chunkz
set
take
up.
heights.
I ain't doing it.
He won't.
You ain't
Set
doing
up. I ain't doing it. Don't
won't.
waste your time trying to do PowerPoints. On my mum's life, I'm not doing it. I can come to pre it. I'll watch it.
How much money? To...
No, Jet, I swear to, I
What
swear
about
to
like
God.
5 mil?
Oh, like a hand, like it's
still
not
wouldn't?
about the money. It's not about the money. It's the fact that I physically can't. I genuinely
You'd have to get
try to
pushed.
lock in. Yeah,
Yeah.
mate, if
have to
I
get
can get
pushed.
there and someone can just push me, maybe. But like physically, my legs wouldn't allow me to move. You know when I'm like, they're like, go, and then I'm like, well, I can't move.
Yeah, it's
Froze.
a serious fright. But
Yeah.
was it fear?
Yeah.
I met someone recently actually that on The Gentleman. We'll
Oh,
talk
yes.
about that
Yeah, we'll
soon.
talk about it, yeah.
He who is an artist, but he's never taken a plane. So he's like a
Right.
performing musician, but he'll never get on a plane. He takes boats to like America that
See?
take like 3 days or
Look at that,
something.
look at that.
Like he would just won't get on
Is
a
that
plane.
that bad?
It's the same as Bergkamp. Bergkamp, footballer for
Dennis
Arsenal.
Bergkamp.
Doesn't
He's
do
an
it.
amazing player. Doesn't jump on planes.
Yeah,
He
it's
said,
a
"We can't do
fear.
it."
It is a fear. And I'm not going to lie, planes have been acting up recently.
Just-
Planes have
yeah.
just been dropping out the sky.
This is what I mean.
God forbid,
It's a
man.
valid
Yeah, I
fear.
mean, that's so. It is. I understand why people are scared of it.
Yeah.
But we are going to speak about ventures. For example, you have MIJ Mask.
I do.
Where's that gone then?
Well, Chunkz was actually in the launch campaign for MIJ.
I was.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
many moons
We're
ago.
friends.
Maybe
I told you. I
I can't remember that.
Yes.
I had some fantastic cameos on the launch of MIJ. Like I had Chunkz there, and then I also had J Hus doing a voiceover for
yes.
my Putting on the Mask new campaign.
Yes,
I had
yes.
some very good promo campaigns, but the truth is,
Go on.
I like to take on about 7 things
Too
at
many
once.
things, yeah.
And MIJ did very well, but we did it all ourselves, me and my manager, and we had obviously like a warehouse and all this stuff releasing the products, but I put my own money into it with no investors, and we just wanted to see how it would sell online
flew.
just by us, and it sold out. Yeah, they sold out all the time, so we were like, okay, great, we've got this done. People like MIJ, the product sells, but now I need to make it a bigger thing. And
Another
it's
one
just-
being British Vogue.
Yeah.
I was at your little gathering.
He was
See?
at my gathering. He comes to all my main, you know,
Of course, celebrating our
milestones.
friends. You know what I mean? British Vogue.
Yeah.
How the hell did that come about?
That is just one of the wildest things ever, and I feel like I haven't actually spoke about it that much because
You haven't?
they don't just fling out covers. Like,
Of
not
course
that many
they don't.
people.
Well, there are only so many in a year.
Yeah, and that came about because my first year hosting Love Island, every look that we did when I went in went viral, and obviously a lot of people that work at Vogue look at these things and they were just like, wow, this is amazing, like high-end looks on Love Island, not seen it on a reality show before, and it just had all this hype and excitement. But what people don't know is that Stephen Meisel, who's this iconic photographer, for those of you that don't know, literal legend.
No, that's my dog. That's my dog.
Yeah, Chunkz doesn't know him. But he, do you know who Stephen Meisel is?
I'm just literally looking at it right here.
Yeah,
so
icon. Like, he basically invented the supermodel back in the day. He was a G.
Bamba.
He and his agent, his agent was watching Love Island and was like, who's this girl? Called Edward Enninfeld and was like...
I know him.
Yeah, who's also just the loveliest man in the world.
Yeah.
Absolute icon. I couldn't even sing his praises enough. He called him and was like, I want to shoot Maya. And then Edward was like, let's do it on the cover. So it was like a collab between like the photographer and Edward. And then they called me and I was in Dubai, I think, or somewhere. And he was like, so I'm going to put you on the cover of Vogue. And I remember thinking, this is not real.
that was part of that shoot, or was that a different shoot?
Yeah, that was part
How
of the
did
cover.
that feel?
Because on the cover it was a
hell?
windy day, I think, wasn't it?
It was inside, actually.
But it looked like it was a really windy day.
They had the wind blower, like
Yeah.
that machine that goes...
Oh, yeah. How long does that take?
What, the
Yeah,
shoot?
the pictures, I'm saying, yeah.
He was really fat. Like Stephen Meisel is like super
Can't believe
fast and
him, yeah.
professional. And obviously, I'm not a model. I'm Maya, and I try to do modelling, but he was directing me, so he made it super easy. Yeah, and then I did a second Vogue cover.
Yeah, just
after
sorry, that was the other thing she forgot to mention. That you did the other Vogue cover.
Oh, you done two?
I did
Yeah,
two.
did
Yeah, this
two
is my
Vogue covers.
second. I've done two Vogues now.
Yeah.
Wow, team,
What-
man. You're
Yeah.
flying.
Not
Which
even
is
done one.
wild. I do. I'm like, that is probably still one of the
biggest.
things I'm most proud about because
Yeah,
it
yeah,
just
yeah.
doesn't happen. And it was one of my life goals, but I thought it would happen maybe when
Later
at
on.
like 45,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and it happened in my 20s still.
And then
Yeah.
you've got
Yeah.
another one here. You got too much things in it. I'm to this. Dolce Gabbana.
Clothing campaign that I did with them, that came out pretty soon after I did my Vogue cover. And that is all entwined with
Intertwined,
all of
yeah.
it because as I was doing my Vogue cover, the first one, Stephen Meisel again was like, I love her. Like, I want her to shoot the Dolce campaign. And he was shooting the Dolce campaign. I had no connection with Dolce Gabbana at all. He just liked me on set and was like, I want her to shoot it. And I was like, this isn't real. Like, I remember just thinking, what on earth? Didn't want to get my hopes up because I thought maybe he's just like saying this in the moment.
exact, yeah.
But he called, made a call, and then they were like, yeah, okay, we'll shoot in a couple of weeks. And then that was it. And I was in a worldwide Dolce Gabbana campaign.
Do you ever think how
after that.
surreal that is?
No, like, okay.
is
Let's
mental.
be honest now. Do you not just actually sit back and be like, oh, I've been able to be on Vogue, like, you know what I mean, twice, Dolce Gabbana, like, I'm the Love Island host. Well, do you not, like, ever just deep your life or nah?
I actually do, you know. I'm super grateful. Some days I just sit and I'm like, thank you for everything that's happened. But then other days I'll go online and someone's like, she's shit, what has she even done? And I'm like, you know what?
Should I not tweet that?
Forever humbled. You need to allow it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to stop. But yeah, I think maybe because I've got the same friends, I'm super close with everyone I came up with. It doesn't ever feel that like it's changed so much. But then if I sit and list and look through everything, I'm like, this is insane. This is beyond what I dreamed of. Like my wildest dreams when I was a child was like, I just want to have a telly show and I want to be able to rent a house in London
yeah.
and be able to like go on a holiday every now and then. I didn't really dream bigger than like,
Oh,
you know what I
okay,
mean?
okay,
And everything's
okay.
just, yeah, it's been nuts.
Okay, and then talk about nuts. Is it not a nut company? Was it the
There's
milk thing?
pea protein.
This guy is just.
I wonder where
involved
that
in
was going, man. I was
No,
like,
don't worry,
Talking
I'm-
about nuts, how big are yours?
yeah.
No, I'm PG. But what is this new venture?
First of all, what is pea protein?
Yeah.
Pea protein. All right, so let me not get too technical with it.
Yeah,
here.
please.
For the vegans, it's milk, but it's not actual milk. It's a milk alternative made from peas, like green peas.
Right, good.
So you can make
PEA.
PEA.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can
Pea
make
milk.
a milk alternative that tastes kind of like milk. It's a lovely taste. It's got loads of vitamins for the vegans, and it's called Sproud. And it was a Swedish company. Obviously, I'm Swedish. And I wanted to just start investing in things and like go into my business bag, because you never know how long you're going to be wanted on telly or just even feeling like having your face out there in the public. So in the last couple of years, I've been doing a lot of secret investments and little secret business moves so that I can
Make sure you're all right for the future.
look after my bloodline.
So when would you have or drink pea protein milk? Or
In your coffees.
You can have it in coffee?
Yeah, you have it in your
Cool.
coffee. We've got barista. We're actually stocked in Joe and the Juice,
shout
Waitrose,
out to
and a few
Joe.
other shops.
Can
and,
you
like,
ask for Sproud in Joe and the Juice
You
then?
can. Even if you look on your delivery app right now as an
Sproud.
option, you can press Sproud.
Love Joe and the
So we're blowing up,
I want
basically.
to get some Sproud and see what it's saying.
But it is really nice.
I just want to
should
say that
try it.
I'm Sproud of you.
You're Sproud of
good.
me.
You
I'm
get it?
Sproud of you too,
Sproud?
man.
Yeah?
I'm
No,
Sproud of
didn't
you.
work? Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. But
yeah, I'm the co-owner of that,
Oh,
basically.
sick.
So yeah,
amazing, man. You smashed it.
feels like when you're in school and you're not supposed to laugh, and as soon as you look at them, you laugh.
Start busting up, yeah.
Yeah, me and you do it all the time.
All the time.
There was
It's
actually a
the
clip
worst.
on not Soccer Aid, on Baller League.
Yes,
Where me and you,
yes.
I'm just laughing because I
She's
looked
the worst,
at you.
like, because I know what she's. I just hear her giggling, and I'm like, "Don't look at me," because if you look at me, I'm gonna start busting up. It was like, dying.
I just can't
Always
help
do
it
that
because I
stuff,
know
yeah.
he knows what I'm finding funny. So if someone
Yeah,
says
yeah, yeah.
something, if I look at him,
Yeah.
he knows
If someone's
what I'm
like a bit
finding
too
hilarious.
serious in a moment that they're not meant to be, or it's just kind of like, "What
Anything.
are you doing, bro?" Like, it's yeah.
But you're
I
actually
know.
more professional than me in that sense, because I will bust up and he will be like,
You're amazing at Baller League.
"Oh, thanks. I mean, I'm not amazing. We've got a very good coach, and I have a
Aye,
great time there."
Border League. You know what? Talk about Border League.
on.
Shout out to Steven Sammer.
Stephen Samar is the most serious coach I've ever seen.
No,
in my
I
life.
can't lie to you.
Really, seriously.
He's my goat, man.
He's lovely.
He is too locked in. So she
So
had
passionate.
for some context, Border League, I'm pretty sure you guys know about it. If you don't, it's a new era of football. It's a football type of league that there's 12 different coaches, 12 different teams.
Yeah.
There's coaches in the teams. Maya had a team with Alicia Lehman and Stephen Sammer, which is their coach.
Yeah.
MVPs, that was your team name.
MVP.
Yep. And they actually got to the final.
We got to the final too.
Final two.
Yeah.
And they came up against my friend as well, our friend Sharky.
Who's
in
my
the
friend?
final.
But I don't know where we stand right now. I'm not sure where we stand.
So
got
talk
quite-
to me.
it
I'm
does feel
actually going to
personal.
ask you about that because
love Sharky.
you lost in the final against Sharky's team.
Yeah, let me just pause because I need to powder.
Go, do it, thing.
And then
I don't know if you saw that final. Did you see the final with them?
Oh, I watched the final. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
and
that.
did you see it? Because what happened was, in the season, Maya actually came up against Sharky.
Yeah.
And smoked him the first one.
Smoked SDS.
But that was when they were a different team back then.
Yeah, completely different team. At the time when Maya versed Sharky's team, they had a different coach. Maybe didn't understand what he was doing in that realm
Yeah.
at the time. But Maya's team absolutely obliterated them.
Smoke show.
When now Maya's won, her and her players, what was it?
That.
They had this celebration.
This is one of my
Sharky.
favourite things to do.
Yeah, no, I know, yeah.
I do it in real life.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just.
Yeah, so she did that with her team. Basically, the camera
Me and
laughing,
Ross,
saying, "We've
yeah.
smoked Sharky."
And for 7 weeks,
Sharky, remember
Sharky sat on that.
What a villain. Like, who
No,
sits
he is.
there and
He's sick.
plots like
But
that?
I
to
hope
be
you know
fair
that.
to him, who walks around doing that?
When you win a game.
Yes, yeah.
When everyone
You're
underestimates.
gassed.
We had a lot of people talking about us.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
real,
Oh, no,
because
they did.
they-
I can't lie to you. I thought they were going to be meaty.
No one had faith in my team
Yeah.
because
Fair.
I am the least knowledgeable about football out of everyone. Yeah, I
Sure.
can hold that. I am. They didn't book me for my football knowledge.
Yeah.
They booked me for my energy.
Yeah.
For my vibes.
You know when someone says
My
energy is the
encouragement.
first thing, they ain't got nothing else.
I was streaming with Mark Goldbridge in the booth. Maya walked in, and when she walked out, I went, "What is in that drink?"
See what do
As
you
you
mean?
left.
But,
Mm.
what have I had? A coffee and a water, and people just don't understand.
Yeah, Sproud.
You had
Natural
great
juice.
energy. You just
Yeah.
bought this
She's got a
energy.
little Sproud juice in the loud, man.
Yeah,
She's
my little
good. You know what I
Sproudy,
mean?
man.
Look at Sproudy,
Charged
yeah.
up.
Nah, but
But-
genuinely, I can't lie to you. It was a good vibe at the beginning. I thought, yeah, MVPs, good team.
Yeah.
Gonna just get Bruck. They're there for vibes.
Yeah, no one had faith in
Got to the
us.
final.
And what did we do? The first 3 games we won, there was a little downhill.
We won 3, lost 3, and then didn't lose again.
And then, yeah. But I'm really proud of my team, I actually need to say, because I can't offer them what the other coaches can offer them in terms of like technique and skill. But we're in a massive group chat. I took them all sexy fish.
No
Like,
one's done that.
We've bonded, and I have nice connections with all of them now.
Yeah.
So sorry. So your team got to go Sexy Fish.
Yeah, I thought, what can I bring to the table? Let's have a bougie dinner.
Yeah.
Because Chunkz takes some of Sharky's team to Nando's before every game.
That's still nice.
That's not.
that is still
No
nice.
one's looking down on that. That's a great thing to do before a game, right?
Why are you involved in Sharky's team then?
I don't know why you're snitching, to be fair.
Why
What's
are
the
you
snitch
bringing
here?
in-
Everyone knows about this.
What's
I'll be
going
honest.
on there?
No, they're my
You're the
friends.
host.
They're my friends, though.
Supposed to be-
They're actually my brothers.
That's like me taking certain Love Islanders out and not the others.
Yeah, and that'll be fine
very
because it's just an
unprofessional.
entertainment show.
Yeah, maybe I got in trouble there. But you know what? Guess what? Me not care.
Right.
Yeah, how about that one there? Yeah,
Yeah.
what about that one? Because I took them to Nando's because they're my brethren, and we ate food, and we
Yeah.
came there, and we mashed up the whole place, and
One
we
of
won.
one of the teammates on SDS was he was cheeky at the end.
Yeah,
Remember
was
I
he?
told you, was it you? I said it to
No,
him.
you
Maybe it was
don't.
Darkest. I was like, that one needs to wind out.
Yeah, is
actually.
it? How did he
Because
look?
he came, he started calling everyone pussy. I was in that. at the end.
Really?
He went way too far.
Why does that sound like?
White short brother?
No.
We ended up losing, and Sharky
Yeah,
remembered all those weeks back when Maya won and did this, and he done it straight back.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do rate
How do you feel about Sharky now?
I will always love and respect my bro,
Yeah.
but he has put a bit of a rift between us. He has created a little bit of a rift. Well, Stephen, as we were saying, my coach, he calls me regularly, and I am like, Stephen, I am actually on set. I have a job outside of Baller League. Like we've got, he's like, Maya, it's important. He calls me Jama. Jama, it's very important.
Yeah, he calls you Jama. You know he calls you Jama.
Jama.
I'm saying to him, he goes, but my he's getting interviewed, yeah?
Yeah.
The mother goes, yeah, I love my team with Alicia and Jama. I said, who's Jama, my brother?
Yeah, no.
I did wonder because when he does get interviewed and he says Jama, it sounds like he just doesn't know who you are.
Yeah, he's tweaking. Yeah,
He's
I
always
tell
called
him.
me Jama.
Yeah,
it's
fair enough.
stuck.
That's just the name.
But yeah, he does overtime. Put it this way.
Yeah, no, I know.
I get regular calls from.
Didn't know you woke up 6 a.m. on the final to run with your team.
I know, but is that necessary?
No, of course it's
they
not.
needed a little rest. He's got them jogging at 6 a.m.
Yeah,
I said,
it's
no
mental.
wonder they're knackered by game 2.
I can't believe you're doing those jogging as well. That's amazing.
Well, sorry, what?
You're doing the jogging as well. That's
I
incredible.
don't jog.
Amazing.
Yeah, I don't jog.
Incredible.
I can't even. I'm not really a jogger.
You're more of
But
the Sexy Fish end of the
I'm
business.
more of a speedy walker.
Okay.
Also, Somalis are good at long distance. I did 800 meters in school, year 7 and 8.
Go on, then.
And I came second twice.
That's
for my
not bad at
school.
all.
That wasn't bad. And Omar, my brother, he did 800 meters. I feel like we can do long distance more than we can do sprints.
Are you quite athletic
Big up Mo
anyway?
Farah. Am I athletic? No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm not. I did kickboxing for 4 years though. That's why I've spoken about it before. That's why I can fly kick and stuff.
Oh, I
We'll
saw a
punch
video of
something
you
up,
punching up some brother. Yeah, that's what's going on there.
Yeah, I'm good at kicking.
So I got like some little random questions to end this off. Who do you prefer, Beta Squad or Sidemen?
It's a very clear beta squad for me.
Yes!
It's very
Wow.
clear.
No,
Yeah,
we
it's
just
not
knew
even a little guess, but I'm way closer with them
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
And I like Toby. I get on with Toby,
Toby's
and I
a
get
good
on with
guy.
KSI.
Yeah.
But I don't really know the rest of them.
Yeah, fair enough.
And they're like just my
Not your kind of
people.
peeps, yeah,
it's
just
different.
it's
But
like-
like you said, private school, different upbringing to us.
Yeah, it's just,
Just
you know
more
what I mean?
relate. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
that's nothing
no,
wrong with
no
it.
offense. They smashed it. Well done from being rich.
Yeah. What's something people don't know about you?
Something people don't know about me. Loads of things.
How different off camera are you, would you say? Like, do you think, I mean, obviously you're a presenter, so you're a little bit different, but do
Yeah.
you think there is a big difference?
I think in stuff like this, I'm the same
Mm-hmm.
because I can be. But if you just saw me on Love Island and you didn't know anything else about me, you'd probably think I was a lot more serious, a lot more strict. I'm like the most unserious person. Nothing's ever really that deep to me. My friends call me like carefree queen. But I try and be as much myself as I can within my job. But you do have to be more like, I can't be laughing at a recoupling when someone's getting dashed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I've
of
gotta
course you
be
can't, yeah.
serious.
That's
And I'm
fair.
just not serious. So that for me is a completely different character. But otherwise, I try and be as much of myself as I can, which is actually quite hard in this day and age because people don't really want you to be yourself.
True.
Especially as a girl, like if you're loud or if you're chatty, or if you're silly, they're just like,
Yeah.
they just want you to shut up and look nice.
Yeah, I know,
a
but
lot of
that's
the
mad,
time,
you know.
which is crazy.
Do you ever think, though, maybe you're sort of helping the people who want to be a bit more like themselves? Because I think a lot of young girls probably look up to a lot of women who they do fall into line. So they do
Yeah.
need girls who are maybe...
I try to. I always wanted to be like the girls that had similar upbringings than me, that didn't have such a smooth ride and don't come from a perfect family and all of these things that like, oh, you can do it too. That was what I wanted to be. I didn't ever want to come across perfect or everything's amazing. I wanted to just be myself. But I do realize nowadays I don't probably show myself as much as I used to online.
So, best food spot in London?
The best food spot.
Haven't you done this the other day on
I
Top
got in
Drawer or
trouble
whatever?
for the one I did the other day.
What was that?
It was that like, what's their show called? The Top
Drawer.
Drawer. Because I don't, you know me, I order everything.
It's a different place, yeah.
I order everything.
Yeah.
I'm like a delivery queen. because I don't really cook
Yep.
because I'm
Sweden.
working 9 to 5.
Well,
What a way to make a living.
5 till 6.
And, or, 5 till 10 a.m., 10 p.m. something.
Yeah.
It's a very long shift. Anyway, so I don't really know that many spaces, but we went to a nice Somali place, didn't we?
Yes.
On camera. Do you remember the name of that place?
Hiddo.
Hiddo.
Wow, how did
Yeah.
I pull that one out?
That was good.
We went to a nice
Oh,
Somali
was
place.
really good.
Because I don't really know that many restaurants' names. I just go to the same kind of places, or I go to my friend's house to eat most days, and I more eat out when I travel, less than when I'm actually in London.
Where's your
Strangely
favourite place to travel?
Yeah. Oh,
Favorite place? It's kind of obvious, cliche, basic bitch answer, but I love Ibiza.
Really?
I really do, because I've been going since I was 17. I went for the first time with my mum, and then I've gone at least twice a year since then. And I've had a different experience each time. Most people imagine Ibiza just like the clubs and partying and wildness, but there's like a really hippie side of it. There's beautiful beaches. You can just go
I
and
saw you
have
go
a
there for like
chill time.
wellness sometimes. I remember I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have a little wellness trip, or I'll just go with all my friends and we'll stay in a villa and everyone just like chills out and has a nice time there. It's just good weather, nice food in the restaurants, people are friendly. I just love it.
Fair enough.
I'm always happy there, yeah.
Who's your favourite go away crew? Like, do you have a set of people that if you're going to go away, you're like, that person's got to be there?
There is a big crew, but you're not going to know most of them. Craig Mitch is a part of my go away crew.
Cool. Why do you
He's been
assume I'm
part
not
of
going
the
to know them?
squad.
But all right.
No, because some of them are like,
No,
not
it's
in-
fine.
They just like have like jobs off camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll be saying names and you're like, okay, a book.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Oh,
a
I
book?
love a book.
Yeah, we love a book. But do you
Oh,
know
I
her?
love a good book.
No,
No.
she's a
She's
I would
like-
never
wholesome.
judge her by her cover.
She's so
There you
nice.
go, yeah.
Genuinely.
One of my closest friends, one of my best friends, a book. Yeah, she is my right hand, but she's actually moved abroad now, so I'm missing her
Where
a
did
lot.
she go?
She lives in Dubai. It's devastating.
Shan.
Man. But I did just meet her in Ibiza.
I was going to say, now you get to meet in a...
Yeah,
like-
yeah, I saw her in Ibiza a couple
Shannon?
of weeks ago. Shannon, my other best friend, she lives in Bristol, where I'm from. We've been best friends since we were like 12.
She's elite as well.
Do you find yourself slipping back into a Bristol accent when you go back with these people?
Yeah, I had Omar. Me and Omar did a episode of Gogglebox the other day. My brother Omar. We filmed it like 2 days ago.
Bristolians.
Yeah, and he, bless him, because he's not a person on camera usually. He's
Yeah.
saying stuff that's going to get him in trouble. I'm like, honey, just
chill out. Yeah.
we're not actually at home on our sofa, but he was talking like that quite a lot, and it did rub off on me. So there's probably going to be a bit of Bristolian in our
can't wait to see
Gogglebox
it.
episode.
Wow,
It will
can't
come
wait to
out.
see it.
Right, my love.
That's what she'd be. Yeah, you're right, my love.
That's how I used to speak, but because I moved at 16, everyone would take the piss out of how I spoke, so I just naturally started talking like this. And then now people are like, "You are so South
Fake.
London," and I'm like, "Honey, I'm from Bristol."
It's like Hot Fuzz. You remember you watch Hot Fuzz, isn't it? That's how
Yeah.
they sound.
Yeah.
That's the way you sound.
Well, they talk like this. If you're proper a Bristolian, it's like very R.
Do you like cider and stuff?
I love cider.
There you go.
Yeah,
Wow,
I'm
Bristolian.
I'm a prototype of prototype. I'm a stereotype
Right.
of Bristol inside.
You should make your own cider. That would be great.
That would be a shout.
And then my last question is, what content do you watch online?
I watch you lot.
Oh,
I
yes,
actually
watch
do
us.
watch you lot a lot.
Okay.
But it's because it makes me happy and laugh. I remember one time I was in somewhere like Australia and they were talking to me about you, and I just thought, you've made it, Mahan.
Yeah, I remember
really
you
made it.
FaceTime me.
Yeah.
And I was talking to some random youths. I was
Yeah.
like, go on, you man good?
I was like, he's actually global. This is
Yeah,
insane.
no, it was mental.
So yeah, I watch you guys. I watch Drewski a lot.
Oh,
I watch Drewski a lot. I find
incredible,
him
man.
hilarious.
he's incredible.
Like
man.
when I'm just bored at home.
Did you watch Could Have Been House?
Yeah, I watched all of Could Have Been House. I watched the auditions around the world. Like he just kills me.
Could
Because
Have
it's so
Been
natural.
House is TV.
It
That
shouldn't
shit-
be allowed
great.
because it's out of control.
Yeah, but you know what it is with Americans, I feel like they're like with the banter side of things. It's like UK 2016 because you can kind of just do what you want and have fun with it because everything's a joke. Of
Yeah.
course, if something starts hurting people's feelings, it's not funny anymore. Of course, but I'm saying as in. You can just get you can get away with a lot of stuff down
A
there. So
lot
I'm watching
more.
that shit and I'm dying of laughter. You're
It's
right.
less PG.
Yes.
Like they don't get in trouble for saying stuff that would have got us wiped off the internet.
Completely,
You know?
yeah.
But he's unruly, but he's hilarious. Yeah, I watch him, I watch you lot. What else do I watch on YouTube? I don't watch that much stuff. I think when I just YouTube that and then I watch series or like Netflix or those kind of things. And obviously Love
Favorite
Island.
show?
My favorite show ever.
Outside of Love Island.
Outside of obviously Love Island. My favourite show, there's some crazy ones recently. I don't really have a favourite show. There's nothing that I'd be like, you have to watch. Gentleman was the last thing that genuinely I watched that was like, this is insane.
Yeah.
I love.
Imagine life, loving
do
a
you know
show
what I
and being
watch?
part of it.
Sorry,
Hello.
I like murder documentaries and stuff. I'm one of those psychopaths.
You're one of those.
Yeah.
You're one of those people. You love murders.
Murder? No.
Murder,
I love murder
murder.
docs.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, I
it's
don't like murders.
interesting.
I'm not
No, we
mental.
don't like killing, but it's just interesting to
Yes.
see the thought process behind a serial killer.
Yes, yeah. You always hear they've got the similar upbringings. You know what I mean? Mum went there, dad went
Something
there,
happened.
whatever. It's nuts, man.
Yeah.
It's incredible. You got any questions for her?
Yeah, I've got a whole list of questions, but
Okay, well, yeah, let's do it then.
I would like to see you return back to
Somalia?
maybe not the football virgin. She gets my vibe. You shouldn't have outed me like that.
You know, one time me and him were supposed to go to Somalia and do like a show, but we couldn't.
No,
Why?
It went left.
There was, like,
it was
some
me,
rules.
Maya, and
Mo
Mo Farah.
Farah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Why is
it-
Mo Farah always involved in it? Why is Mo
Because
Farah
we're the,
always
like,
Nah,
we're
because
the
we're that,
Somali
the Somali
spontaneous.
kind of vibe, innit? I remember that whole thing got locked off. I think it was dangerous.
Yeah, because they said that if we went to Somalia, we wouldn't be able to go America after, or
Yeah,
something
that's
like
yeah.
that.
They
It
said
was on a
something.
red
Yeah.
list. And they couldn't get the security clearance.
Yeah.
to
Also, I
film.
can't lie to you. Us three landed at the same time. Could have got dark still. I remember saying well gone,
I'm
but
so
you know
disappointed.
what could have gone. So
Yeah.
maybe they said, yeah, we can't do that one.
They didn't have the security apparently, or something. I don't know. I think we would.
I was actually looking forward to that. You
Yeah,
know?
I think we would have had a lovely time. Chunkz is like a prince over there. We would have been
Yeah, they
safe.
look after me.
Genuinely.
They look
Yeah.
after me, Hargeisa.
Mo Farah? Nobody. Chunkz? Everyone.
No, to be fair.
No.
and
He's
Mo,
big drip. He's big drip.
Uncle's-
Has Mo Farah ever won
I'm
Entertainer of the Year?
No, but he's won Sportsman of the Year.
Yeah,
Nah.
better.
You have to get that. You have to respect this thing.
Better
What?
equivalent,
The brother
yeah.
was wetting for hours. I can't do that. I
He
can just make
blows.
someone laugh quickly.
I need to return his call.
thought-
He's always got some kind of show idea or
Yeah,
something
no,
going on.
yeah, because he asked you to jump on it. He asked me to jump. I done it.
So you done it?
I done
already?
I done
Okay,
it.
So yeah,
and basically
I've
at the
actually
end,
got
what
to
he
get
meant
back
to
to
do, what he was meant to do at the end is call someone out. And I said, oh, I don't know who should I
put me
call
in
that.
the box.
And then he goes, we haven't got a girl in here in a long time. Get Maya. I was like, cool. I said, Maya, come. And she has done it.
No, there you go.
But hopefully one time.
Yeah.
I think you should go back to the travel shows. You'd be really good. You were good on Football Virgin. You
I
should do
enjoyed
more
that
of
kind of stuff, to be honest. Who knows where this career will take me, you know?
Sure.
I'm 10 years in, I'm 30, I feel about 48 sometimes, and then the other times I feel like 12.
Yeah.
So it really just depends, but I'm open to all the different directions that it could take me, you know?
If
It's
there's
just
an
gotta make
ideal,
sense.
what would you do that's ideal? Is there like a thing you really dream of doing?
Obviously, working with my friends is the best. Like, whenever I do adverts or campaigns and stuff, I'll always try and get my friends involved because then it just doesn't feel like work. We've always wanted to do a show together. We just haven't found the right
We're
one.
meant to do. I remember we were meant to do something.
Some travelogue, yeah. But it just
be
hasn't
great.
been timing right. I feel like, yeah, things just
Yeah, it's all
haven't been
God's timing,
aligned.
man. Yeah, something will work out.
But what would be my dream show?
We had a cool Google shoot together.
We did. That's everywhere.
yeah,
Still,
that-
the
yeah.
ad.
What was that?
Google Pixel.
Oh, yeah, right.
AI.
AI.
Yeah, it was the AI thing. So basically, you take a picture of your fridge and it tells you what to chef up just off the ingredients you have in there. Mental.
You're not being paid by them anymore. This is
No, but
No,
shout
we
out.
don't have to hashtag
No.
at it, but it was a great, it was
Shout
a fun day.
It was a good day. Shout out them.
Continue to book us for adverts because, you know, we've obviously got a good bond. We can make it fun.
Chunkz converts. You definitely convert. There's
Yeah.
loads of.
It was fun.
It's
We
good
will
money.
get you some more money.
There you go. There you go.
There we go.
That's a
Okay, I'll
nice
clip
way to
that
end
up. That's great.
Yeah. We will get.
But I do want to say thank you very much for jumping on the pod. I really do
pleasure.
appreciate that, Maya. Anything that you want to talk about yourself?
Anything else? I feel like we covered so much. I don't even know.
I feel there's like a second episode, like in a
Maybe
year.
we pause it like this and we return because we've covered a lot of things. Everyone's been here for a long time. So when does this come out?
Next year.
Really?
No, of course. Probably like
So
next
why are you
week.
holding the content?
Next
up?
week.
Oh, next week. Very soon.
Yeah. So not the Thursday coming up, but the Thursday after.
After.
So 9 days. There we go.
Okay. Well, cute.
Yes.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye.